Okay, Noah, this is Aman. I'm going to show you a special video on how to create your partition for your Ubuntu so you can have it installed alongside. You had booted up, it didn't have that option. You adjusted it, it still didn't have the option. That could happen if Ubuntu doesn't feel safe or when you did the adjustment, it didn't take, you didn't have enough room. So what we're going to do is we're going to restart this machine right here for you. And we have the boot key in, we go to Hirons, we go to Mini Windows XP, it'll boot up, and then we'll go to the Partition Wizard Home Edition. That's under the gray menu. So you click on the menu, Programs, Partition, Wizard Home Edition. And what we want to do is you got to have a minimum of 6.5 gigabytes, which is 6,009. It's special math, trust me. Or larger. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a 10 gigabyte. So right there's your partition. You see there's no free space. If it's really good partition and there's no damage and it's fresh, it'll install and adjust it itself. If not, it wants you to do it manually. So we're going to resize it. And we're going to grab the slider and start doing it by the slider. And we're going to watch that bottom button. And we want it to be higher than, right there is 6.7 gigabytes. And so we're going to put it right about 10. It's doing it again here. Hold on, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And slide it all the way over. So you want 0 at the beginning. You want that to be higher than 6.5. Right there is 10. That's good. Everything's fine. You hit OK. You hit apply. It's going to go through. You see you have 9.9 gigabytes. It's plenty of space to install it. You don't have to format it unless you want to copy files over to it. If you wanted to, say save some photographs or some music, you can copy it over there and totally erase Windows. But you want the dual boot option. So what you want to do is you want to make an unformatted area all by itself that Ubuntu can find. Now what happened is when you did it earlier, it could have not completed the process. You slid it over and you thought you set it 6.5 and it was actually 6.489 or something like that. You just missed the margin, so you had that error, or the partition was so fragged that Ubuntu felt unsafe. Alright, I'm going to pause right here. Okay, we're back. We rebooted. We went into the Ubuntu. We'll click install. And once again, I told you got to have minimum 6.5. You want to be connected to the internet. If you're not connected to the internet, that's this icon right here. It'll be a little Wi-Fi thing. Connect to your Wi-Fi. Download the updates while you're installing. And put in the third-party things so you can watch videos on the internet, DVDs, and MP3s. You hit continue. And now, since we made a partition, we now have the feature install Ubuntu alongside Windows 7. That is that 9.6 partition. It's empty. It will go in there and it will create two partitions, one for swap, one for the operating system. When we click now, it's going to say we're going to create two partitions. One is extended 4, that is your files. One is the swap, that's your write back for your temporary files. You hit continue, pick a time zone, pick a keyboard and you enter in your name. You put in a password, and you can have it log in automatically. It's not a big deal. You click continue, and now it'll run slideshows. It's going to take about 15 minutes. I'm not going to pause it or anything else, because once you get to this point, you're all set. I do have a video up there on how to customize the grub, which is the boot menu when it first boots up, and what are some of the first things you should do to Ubuntu after you start it up. So I will show a couple of those videos. They should be already uploaded. If not, look for them in the next few days. Alright, Noah, I hope this helps you out, gets you going in your right way. You have a good time.